Should you upgrade from the Huawei Mate 70 Pro Plus to the Huawei Mate 80 Pro Max? I'm struggling with these names. Let's go. So I'm currently recording off of my Mate 70 Pro Plus. This is using the selfie camera, and you can see it's pretty bang on, isn't it? Good quality. So if you follow me, you would have seen some of the videos at the start before starting this whole TikTok adventure. I had the I've always liked Samsung. I've hated them, but I've loved them at the same time because they've always been quite a powerful phone. And the S Pen's always been something I've always loved using on the Samsungs as well. And the first Samsung I actually fell in love with would probably be the S24 Ultra, to be fair. So I'm in the UK, and we always get the Exynos systems or chips, and their battery is absolutely terrible. So when the S24 Ultra came out, did some research, and it said it was going to be Snapdragon only, and it was, in the UK at least anyway. And I tell you what a massive improvement on battery life and performance and everything. It still got hot. It's a Samsung. They always get hot no matter what they say. I loved that phone. You know, it had everything I needed, but it just didn't. It wasn't a Huawei phone. I still always went to my Mate 30 Pro. As crap as the camera is on that now, you know, it's battered. The phone it was still a Huawei phone. That waterfall display, I loved that phone. I've had that 6-7 years now. It's a great phone. And I came across the Mate 70 Pro Plus on eBay. I like keeping up to date. I can never afford these phones, you know, they're bloody expensive. Especially if they're over £1,000. My God, man, I can't afford that shit. And yeah, I don't know. I want to keep up to date with what Huawei's doing after all this shit that's gone on. So I went on eBay. Well, I went on Google, have a look, see what's new, what's going on. And I saw the Mate 70 Pro. So I was doing some research, and I went on eBay then. And a second-hand one came up for, I think it was 520 quid. And I said to the wife, please, I'm going to get this. I use ClearPay, so you pay up front, and then you pay over, I think it's 2 months. So every 2 weeks you pay a chunk. Yeah, I'm happy doing that. It helps spread the costs as well. You know, all this is expensive. Living in the UK is expensive as well. I build websites, so I don't earn a massive amount because I'm not very busy either at the moment. So I went for it anyway. See if we can. There's not a lot of information out there for people that want to know about the Huawei phones in the UK and other parts of the world. So the bugger it, let's do it. So I made the leap, went for the Mate 70 Pro Plus. I sold the Samsung phone, and that paid the whole cost of the Huawei phone then after I took it out on the ClearPay. And my journey began with that then. The phone came, I fell in love with it, and then I was absolutely stressing about getting this HarmonyOS next update. Sorry, there's flies in my face. I live on a farm. But he thinks, well, if I twitch, I'm not crazy. I am, but... So yeah, I thought I'd push and try and get HarmonyOS next. That was quite hard to get, to be honest with you. But eventually I managed to get the Chinese Huawei account and managed to do it then. So, with all that, HarmonyOS next was not next. That was a terrible decision going to that, because that was hard work. Couldn't use anything. That was just a stressful bloody experience, to be honest with you. It was a beautifully stressful experience, but it was extremely early days as well. So I went back to HarmonyOS 4.3. I was quite happy with that. Getting notifications, all the apps working apart from typical Google Wallet and all that crap really. And sorry, I'm just concentrating on not stepping on anything too wet. So yeah, so that was the start of my experience then with HarmonyOS properly, and trying to figure that all out. I'm autistic, so my stress levels get bloody high sometimes, especially when it doesn't go your way and there's nothing you can do about it. So I was all over Reddit trying to figure out how to pay for cloud storage and get all this stuff. I could do it all through HarmonyOS 4.3 because I had my normal UK bank account with the Huawei account as well, and it's all usable. For HarmonyOS Next just changed that completely, you know. But I loved the phone so much I just couldn't go back to 4.3. No joke, I switched between the two. I don't know, a good 12 or 13 times. That is the joys. So yeah, after all that anyway, HarmonyOS 6 came out. A lot of Reddit posts, a lot of Google searching, a lot of just frustration of trying to get this whole cloud storage worked out. Because Huawei have just such awesome natural cameras. I take a lot of photos. So my 0.5 terabyte bloody phone was filling up quick. So I wanted cloud storage. I managed to get it once. Can't even remember how I did it now, but I did it. I missed a payment because I was a day late getting paid. And I couldn't get it again after that then, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So anyway, to be honest here, I'm rambling like crazy here. I might cut most of this out. But the Mate 70 Pro Plus is nothing like the Mate 30 Pro. The Mate 30 Pro is probably the last Mate Huawei's ever made. The Mate 40 Pro, yeah, you know, that's a really nice phone as well. I've only had the global version of it, so that was really restricted. Hardly any updates. No HarmonyOS, because the UK sucks. And the Mate 70 Pro Plus then, it felt a little more like the Mate 30 Pro. It was nice, smooth edges, screen wrapped around all around the whole thing. And is that a chip on my screen? Nope, it's a bit of dirt. Sorry. Yeah, so I just loved the phone. So I've been trying to work out around things with the phone, the Mate 70 Pro Plus, and I'm quite happy with my decision of going to that. I got rid of that Samsung, and I wouldn't go back to Samsung again, to be honest. I think the only thing Huawei need to do is get a bloody pen to pop out of the bloody phone, because that'll be it. That'll be the finalised of Huawei's the best out there ever. So, going from the P70 Pro then, Plus, I always have to mention the Plus because it does make a difference, especially battery life. Get an extra hour or two at the end of the day. After all this stress with the HarmonyOS updates, I saw the next HarmonyOS then, all this immersive effects, all this stuff looking so awesome with these updates, people showcasing these things, and I thought, you know what, I really want that. And there was no sign of the Mate 70 Pro Plus getting it because of the chipset. So I was just curious, having a look at Wonder Mobile, seeing what sort of prices to get the Mate 80 Pro Max. Stupid name, by the way. And eBay was coming up for a 1 terabyte one then, was coming back at about 1,800 quid. Well out of reach. Like, well out of reach for me. And then Wonder Mobile had that was for 500 gig. And then for the 1 terabyte Mate 80 Pro Max on Wonder Mobile, it was 1980. And then plus £24 postage and for very quick delivery, to be fair, from China, 4 days. And I tell you what, I said to the wife straight away, clear pay this shit. Let's do it. And I did. So, ordered that. I wasn't going to keep it long because I'm not very keen on the whole Mate 80 Pro series, or the Mate 80 series. I think they've just lost their track completely now. It's now just a better Apple phone. And I still stand by that, to be honest, because it looks like an Apple, feels like an Apple. It's just the operating system's just a lot better. Camera's better. Yeah. So the whole the Pro Max thing is all bullshit to me, to be honest. I think it's a joke. And I think Huawei, if you're listening to this, that was a stupid move. Unless it was a translation error your side, which I bloody hope it was. Go back to the older name, the Mate Pros and Pluses. So much better. I've got an incoming phone call. Good song. Sorry about that. So, I don't even know where the hell I was. But yeah, anyway, I got the Mate 30 Pro Plus through the post. And I took it out, and immediately I thought, oh, God, man, what have I done? Why have I upgraded to something that I can't get cloud storage? I can't pay for themes. It's a stupid idea, to be honest. And after all that, I've been using it quite a bit now. It's my day. Huawei. I only have one phone to really put a SIM card in because I ain't got the patience to keep swapping SIM cards around. It's a toughie, man. Like the Mate 70 Pro Plus has been awesome. I've only had it 6 months. The battery's awesome. The camera's awesome. But I'll be honest with you. Using the Mate 80 Pro Max, the camera on the P70 Pro Plus is actually pretty poor. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad camera. The camera's still good. I'm going to have, like, comparisons between the two. I think I already have. I don't know. And you'll see the difference. But I mean, I was taking some pictures yesterday, and good God, it's just, yeah. The Mate 80 Pro Max is just, it's the next step on the cameras compared to the oh, Jesus Christ, man. The Mate 70 Pro Plus. It's just a mile away. I don't even know what. I didn't see any issues with the Mate 70 Pro Plus. And then I used the Mate 80 Pro Max. Yeah, that is the massive jump. The battery's only a little bit better. I think the Chinese variant's 5,800 milliamps. I might be wrong. I don't know. I'll try and put it on this video here. And yeah, the screen as well is just mental. Like this P70 Pro Plus now, I can see the screen clear as day. Take these off, I can see the screen. But the Mate 80 Pro Max, it's basically the sun. It lights the bloody outside up. It is so goddamn bright. But this is another problem with it. The Mate 30 Pro is the first phone I've ever had that doesn't cause any issues in my eyes. Now, I don't have problems with my eyes, but I'm hypersensitive to shit. And the Mate 30 Pro is perfect because I had a 3D scanner. I don't know if that dynamic range is any good. The Mate 30 Pro always adapted with that front camera and sensors. As soon as you lifted that phone up, it unlocked in pitch black and it dimmed before it even lit up. It made sure the light wasn't too bright. Now, every other phone blinds you. The P70 Pro Plus is pretty good. Nothing's compared to the Mate 30 Pro. That is its own league of convenience, especially nighttime viewing. It was just a perfect phone. All around perfect phone. The Mate 80 Pro Max is bloody bright. And it shows when you lift it up at night and you're blinded by a bloody beam of God's light. I don't know. It's just bright. I've turned it all the way down and it's still bloody bright. It's dark enough. I can manage to see it without being, squinty. But the Mate 30 Pro then it's just dark. It's really dark and you can view it so easily. It's a really nice phone. So, camera-wise then for the Mate 80 Pro Max compared to the oh, Jesus, man. This is bollocks with all these names in it. I'm just going to say 70 and 80. So the 80 compared to the 70, camera-wise, battery-wise, you're getting about an extra hour, maybe 2 hours, if you don't do too much with it on the 80. The 70 is still good, it lasts a whole day. Camera-wise, 80, hands bloody down. Both phones are still on HarmonyOS 6. They're both on internal betas, so everything's changing every update. But when I zoom in on the 70, it shakes like a lot. You can see your bloody Parkinson's kicking in, and I ain't got Parkinson's. And it's like, oh my god, like, I shouldn't even be doing that. But it wasn't doing it before the update, so it's definitely just a bug. The 80, yeah, it's stabilized like hell there. It's great. Apps wise, you know, the whole Harmony system is exactly the same between the two of them. I struggled getting my Santander bank on the 80, because Santander is shit to start with, and what was it? Easy Abroad needed to update the app because the app wouldn't work unless it was updated, which is fair enough. But it wouldn't update because Easy Abroad hadn't uploaded their own update of that yet. So that was fine. I emailed them through their support, and the next day, done. So Santander is now working on my phone, the 80. Not that it matters, because I'm closing that bank now anyway, because they're a terrible bank. And I hope you're listening, Santander. You are absolute shite. So yeah, should you even consider Huawei? If you're quite a techie, 100% yes. If you've got Chinese friends, hell yeah, it's just going to be another phone. I say that because if you can get a Chinese friend with a Chinese bank, with a Chinese ID, with a Chinese this and that and this and that, you're good to go. You can get cloud storage. You just open up a WeChat account. If you've got a passport, it makes your bloody life easier. I haven't got a passport, so I've had to go through a load of hoops for this shit, and it's been bloody annoying. And to a point where I was just going to get rid of the phone because I was fed up of it. And yeah, is it worth the hassle? Hell yeah. I'm loving my experience now. Someone's helped send money over to my bank or to my WeChat, and I'm comfortable now. I've got 2 terabytes online storage or cloud storage. I got themes I'm paying for. I want to pay for the VIP, but I can't because I need it on my phone. But you can only get the Chinese WeChat on the 70 and 80, or this HarmonyOS then, because it's Chinese region. So I can't log in because I need a Chinese phone number, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. You deal with what you got to deal with. And I'm not too sure if I've got... Oh no, we're good. We're lambing. We've got lambs coming, so I don't know if there was one just giving birth. Could have shown you how to put your fist up a sheep to help them give birth. I'd rather not. So yeah, if you love the Mate 30 Pro or you love Huawei, just do it. You know, if you don't take a million pictures like I do, don't worry about cloud storage. But you really do want to pay for themes because you can really enjoy the themes then, because there's so many awesome themes on there. They look great, to be fair. The immersive effects have gone a little bit now. They should be coming back with another update. They might be trying to like optimize or enhance, I don't know. But the Mate 70 then, that's got the immersive effects now because that had the update before my 80, weirdly. And that's the reason I jumped up as well, because I really wanted to experience that. Oh, I'm going to change that. That's one thing I did notice with the 80 as well. God damn, it's heavy. I'm quite strong, you know, I do a lot of training and all that bollocks, but this is the 70, and I've only just now started to have a bad shoulder from it. I'm at 80, I think my legs would have collapsed by now. It's a good weight, it's an extra 30 pounds or whatever the weight is that they measure them in. Yeah, I don't know what else to say really. You don't get 5G on it, you get 5A, but I don't think you get 5A in the UK, which is fine. I've had no issues browsing, watching YouTube or anything with my signal. I don't know if I'm 5G or I don't know what the hell I'm using, but it works everywhere I go, so I'm quite happy with that. All on high quality as well. Yeah, I'm not very good at preparing. I know autism's supposed to be very controlled and shit. It's like eating a baguette there. But ADHD takes over and decides to be a twat with that as well, and stops me from organising. So all my videos are always, ooh, let's do that. Which is bloody annoying, because I'd love to be able to get videos out there that actually help people. But yeah, let me know what you think about the quality of this video as well. I'll probably do another one through the 80. You'll see the massive difference in quality. It's how it works, the AI works and stuff, and it's all about that shit. Cameras don't tend to improve these days. It's how they're just processed through AI. If there's any questions that you have about the phones, I kind of wish I read all the comments first. But hey ho, like I said, I like just doing videos on the whim just like this. And it's been a nice walk as well. Make sure there's no sheep stuck. Which, there's no sheep stuck. Granted, that's just one part of the farm. It's good getting a walk though. So, my name's Reese. I've opened GB Tech Reviews to help people out. It was called Huawei Tech Reviews, but it limited me a bit. I'm going to try and get some other phones to compare them with the Huawei phones. I'll try Apple, but I hate Apple. I can't stand their crap. No offense, Apple. Send me your stuff. No, don't. You know, I'll do what I can with this. If I can start getting paid by TikTok, then yeah, sweet. You know, I'll do what I can. I'll get whatever phone I can if I can afford it, or have, you know, rent it or lend it, whatever. I'm going to do a giveaway at some point as well. I'm not sure what phone I'm going to do yet, but preferably something I don't have to financially mess myself up with. But yeah, you think I'd be a bit fitter than this? Just talking and walking up a hill. We've got new electricity posts going up. So they brought loads of. It's the only thing, you can't flip between front and back. They're putting a new electricity post. I should have done a live actually. There should have been a live. Bollocks. Yeah, just leave a comment. You know, I've done it at this angle here, so I post it up onto YouTube. I'll see if we can crop it so it goes like that. Never done this shit before, so hopefully it's right. I'll be putting videos, pictures up of random stuff to showcase in the 80. And I hope this video helps somehow with all my 1,000 words to explain one thing every time. Yeah, thanks for joining me on this walk as well. Need to check these animals, so have a good day.